Hello and welcome to glennzb TV for Tuesday, the show that puts glennzb into your virtual headset. Yes, I'm bringing New Zealand to the world. And the world to New Zealand. And I'm so confused about you, Donald. I thought that you were not a drinking man. I thought this was relatively common knowledge. And yet, every time I see you on this trip overseas that you've been taking, you've got a glass of plonk in your hands. I mean, I'm assuming that that's some kind of... It's very dark yellow, that... I mean, sort of looks like urine. Maybe it's a dessert wine. A weird choice of glass again. It looks more like a champagne flute that you're holding. There's clearly no bubbles in that one. Don't know what's going on. But look, I mean, he's quaffing it back there. He's kind of got that look in his eyes like... no, another one, please. So, I mean, if you recall, I mean, when he's in South Korea, there he was. He had something red in the glass there. So he's... Is it just when you're out on tour, what goes on tour? And I mean, obviously what goes on tour does stay on tour, but when you are being followed by a large press contingent, it's hard to keep that on the down low. Anyway, must be nice to just be proffered free drinks wherever you go, I suppose. Great strategic win for the New Zealand Armed Forces yesterday. This is actually a follow-up to yesterday's army story, military story. They got that whale back out in the ocean. In one piece. They didn't blow it up, as I suggested. It took a huge amount of effort, apparently. But luckily, the whale was extremely keen to get into deeper water. Yeah, I imagine that would have been the case. New Zealand news, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let's just... I just need to do a quick head count of all the people involved in the decision with United Future deciding to call it a day. Because, I mean, obviously, Peter Dunn hasn't been there for a while, since before the election. So you had... Damien Light. We've got a leaked email which has reportedly been circulating among members, plural, that says a unanimous decision has been made to euthanize the party. There aren't more than one member of United Future, I don't think so. We interviewed Damien Light about United Future coming to an end this morning on the Mike Hosking Breakfast on News Talk ZB. He actually didn't even really sound that interested in the interview, in politics. Could barely remember that he was in a political party at one stage. Very odd. The whole thing's very odd. But it did mean that we heard the phrase "ride the worm," which I thought was cool. On Double Entendre Tuesday. Finally, another open letter. Open letter this time calling for better conditions for renters. This is being presented to the Housing Minister this morning. Apparently, lots of people are in cold, damp and mouldy houses. Now, don't get me wrong, that's not good. But what is with these... Is there an app that I don't have? An open letter app? Just, what's your beef? Type that in. Signed by a bunch of pointy-headed academics who've never really had any real-world experience of anything. We'll send that off. It's a new phenomenon, isn't it? The open letter. Like I don't remember. You know, the Gettysburg Address. That wasn't an open letter, was it? Or was it? Was that the first one? I don't know. When did open letters... I need to research this up. When open letters first became a thing. Are there closed letters? Does an open letter... is that where you just tuck the flap of... you don't lick it down. You just tuck it in. So, maybe. I don't know. I'm glennzb, wondering how words were invented. Who knows what will happen tomorrow. Thank you for joining me on glennzb TV and having me in your virtual headset. I will see you then for more.